this video, I'm going to share everything I learned about Elon Musk these 3 months that I'm trying to give him a hug. And also I'm going to tell you more about our connection that we spoke for 10 minutes. I first have to say that Elon Musk is something very special for me. I grew up when I was 16, 17, and I was watching his interviews, and I was kind of understanding what he was saying, but not fully. And I was very persistent to understand what he was saying. So I was asking my high school teacher, I was searching, I was finding something that he said, and I was searching it for me to understand. And anyway, so he's a big part of my education, and a big hero of mine. So this is kind of very special for me to share all this information. So everything started like 3 months ago when I went out. No, it didn't start 3 months ago. It started almost 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, when I had in mind that I want to hug 100 celebrities. So I put in I don't know if you guys care about this stuff. Anyway, I'm going to share everything about this and we're going to get to some boring stuff, some interesting stuff. I don't know, guys. I just wanted to do this because it still doesn't feel real that I met him. So anyways, so I put to make, by the way, guys, one time that I was doing podcast, I saw myself, I'm opening so many topics. This is going to be you're going to understand my brain with this thing. So I was watching my podcast and I was like, oh my God, I can't even articulate my thoughts. And it's a big problem, but I will try to. I don't know how to speak. Anyway, I will try to be as simple as possible. So I did one video, handshakes to 100 YouTubers, and it went very well. It got 7 million views, and I was like, okay, we're going to recreate it, but we're going to put someone in the end that is really big. And I was thinking, okay, who is my favorite person in the world that is a big celebrity? And I was like, Elon fucking Musk. And I was like, oh my God, this will be interesting, but I believed I could do it. But anyway, so I started the video took like 1 year and 2 months to finish the 99 celebrities, and we got down to the 100. So I was I was thinking, okay, we're going to go and get Elon Musk now. So I went there. Oh my God, this is such a big journey for me. It's like feels very small now in my brain, but I remember now, oh my God, it was 3 months of my whole life every day. Anyway, I went there and I went outside SpaceX with goal because I heard in a podcast that he's there sometimes a month. And I was like, okay, I'm going to go there because it's not like it's in the middle of nowhere. So it's more possibilities that I will get him there. So I went there and it was very hard in the first days. It was no toilet. I was in the middle of nowhere. The people of SpaceX, they didn't allow me to even touch the facilities, and there is no anything to get stuff. So I was getting food the first days and water from subscribers and from strangers. So subscribers saw that I was there and they were coming to visit me. And yeah, anyway, so in the first days was very, 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 very difficult. And because everybody hated me outside SpaceX, they were like, oh, another guy that tried, because there is thousands of people. I would not say thousands, I would say definitely hundreds of people I saw trying to get Elon Musk attention there. when I was there. But anyway, so slowly I made some friends. A guy was helping me achieve, like he was bringing me some food the first days. Another guy, Emerson, was a subscriber living close by, and he was helping me with if I needed stuff. And yeah, slowly I was making videos, and I started getting a lot of attention on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts and in Instagram. I was like, oh my God, this is working. Like, we're getting so many views. Like, my job is to get views and go viral. So I was like happy one side, but I was like, oh my God, it's a lot more difficult than I thought it would be. So I continued to do all these things, and at one, like I start slowly the engineers of SpaceX started coming to me and oh, you've been here for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I respect your determination, and like things were going slowly a bit more, but like no sign of Elon Musk. Like, Elon Musk bought Twitter at that time, and he never, while I was at SpaceX, he never went down to SpaceX. He was busy all the time with Twitter. So I remember I had a call with my teacher, and I was asking him, shit, it's like been 1 month and 1 week now, and it's like he never came here. Videos are going well online, but I think people will start getting bored me in the same place. So I was like, he was also, I bought a car and I was living in a car, and I was like starting to get comfortable after 1 month of living there. I found some friends, I found a gym that I was going to, I found a gas station to shower. So I had it was very hard conditions, but it was a lot better than in the beginning. So I got a bit comfortable, which is crazy. So, yes, so I was talking with my teacher, and he told me, oh my God, I told him I kind of got comfortable here, and he was like, oh my God, I can't recognize you. Are you saying no to an adventure? Of like, we were talking about me going to Twitter, and I was like, oh shit, he's right. I got comfortable here and I don't want to leave, because I knew, because I do these crazy things a lot, and I knew that when I go outside of Twitter, it will be a nightmare. I will have to start from zero. People will hate me again. I will not have any friends. I will not have a car or any luxury. So I was like, oh my God, yes, you are right. I was thinking to say no to an adventure, and he was making fun of me. Anyways, so by the way, the teacher that we did some podcasts, put them here. Yeah, he's my best friend. So anyways, so after the call, I was like, okay, he's right. I have to say yes to an adventure. And because Elon was at Twitter, I think I was increasing my chances by going there, because he never saw me before. So anyway, I went outside Twitter, and now we have I flew there, and with only my backpack, I didn't know anybody, and we have some stuff that we can't talk about. I know a lot of things about Elon because I was there for 30 days, and there is some privacy stuff that I don't want to share. That is very interesting, but I don't want to put in risk Elon's privacy. So I will say a summary of what happened outside Twitter. I was there starting from the beginning. People stole my bag, and I had nothing, literally nothing, only my phone. So that made a great adventure. But then a friend of mine came and brought me his car, and then I found Ayush, and an Indian guy, and he let me stay in his house next to Twitter. Things started going well, but in the beginning, it's very harsh environment, more hard. In a way, it was better because I had gym, I had stuff, I could buy food and stuff. I was not relying on strangers to feed me and stuff, but there's a lot of homeless people there, and it's cold. It was a lot cold there. It was very interesting. But the thing that started going, like the views, I was getting like 2 million views on TikTok on average. And it's crazy, because I was like, oh my word, we're going viral every time. Then I was like, oh, it's working. But at this point, I was kind of tired. I was like, oh my God, it's been so much time that I'm doing this. Like 2 months is not a joke, guys. Think now, 2 months of your life to don't know what you will do tonight, where you will sleep, and like you just desperate for a goal. It was very energy drowning, the whole experience. So, but one thing I want to mention, this thing that one key thing that I think of the success on the views online, it was that I was very honest. I was literally showing what was happening. If it was hard, I was saying it was hard. If his mom, for example, was replying to me, I was saying exactly what happened. I was humble and saying, no, sorry, and stuff. So I think me being honest played a critical role. If at any point I was not honest, because when you say a lie, you have to say another one to cover it, and like you dig your hole deeper. So I'm very happy that I didn't go through this lying thing. So I was super honest with everything I did, like I'm usually am. So I'm a very honest person. I aspire to be an honest person. Sometimes I fail, but I aspire to be an honest person. So anyways, things started happening because we were getting a lot of views, but Elon Musk, like his bodyguards were this is public information, I can say his bodyguards were not happy with me. They were saying to me like, leave, you have 0% chances to this is public information. I mean, I said it publicly. There is zero information for you to, like, his personal bodyguards now, which if one thing that I understood about Elon Musk is like, when you are that rich and that famous and you are managing like companies with 500,000 of people working at your companies, you are like, you have extension, your securities, your staff, they are kind of extension of yours. So when they were saying it, it's like he was saying it, because you can deal with so many problems in a day. So it was like something very hard for me, for the bodyguard of Elon Musk to tell me you have zero chance of happening. Like, they were very aggressive with me in the beginning, because they didn't know if I was a thief, if I wanted something bad from him. So it was very interesting. And slowly, because I think they started respecting, I was there every day, and they started respecting what I'm doing. Wow, such a beautiful days, guys. Such a beautiful days. I look back with nostalgia. Yeah. Yes. So, yes, I was starting to get views, and it got to the point that it was Christmas. So I was like, oh my God. Another thing to tell you guys is like, I was not making money through short form content. It was before the shorts started paying creators. So I was making like, my revenue was going down. I was getting views, but my revenue was going down. So I couldn't sustain this for like more, because if I was not making long videos to have sponsors in and to get revenue, I had to fire all my team. So I was like, oh my God, we're barely making it this month. So I was like, oh shit. So I was with So it was getting close to Christmas. So I was thinking that I will end this series, the daily videos. It was like day 63 and day 64. And I will end this series and I will start a weekly series, like week 8, week 9, week 10. So so I can go and film other videos and I can continue making money. So I was going to make only one video a week anywhere I was, like in my house, and just reminding to Elon that he has to hack me or something. And I booked tickets. I don't think, yeah, I think I booked tickets for me to go back to my country. And then World Cup happened. You know the story, like the kids at World Cup told him that, oh my God. I'm getting a bit emotional because I feel like such a blessed guy. Yeah, the kids at World Cup told him that I was, that the interaction is beautiful. Like the kid is saying my name and to Elon Musk that I was 65 days outside and I heard nothing back from him. He told him there is a guy trying to hack you, and like it was very beautiful, very beautiful. And I love you kids. Thank you for doing this. I told them personally, I'm so blessed that they did this. And yeah, Elon said, oh, okay, if you want me to hack him, I will hack him. So, okay. And then he came back. Long story short, I will not tell you everything. You know most of the stuff, but this is, I think, is very insightful for you to understand the background story of everything. So, I booked flights for Christmas, and I was so happy, like that. I saw he tweeted about it. I saw the video. The video got like something crazy, like 30 million views across Twitter, across TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and it's like when Elon Musk says something, he keeps his word, because this is how you build trust with people, by keeping your word. So, anyways, this happened, and one time I was outside. Then Elon Musk came from World Cup, and I was outside Twitter all the time. And they were like, okay, we will text you. And so one time they texted me, and at 2 a.m. in the morning, like they told me, you're going to take only one picture with Elon. No, yes. And I was like, no, I want to take a video. And they were like, oh, he felt that a bit unsafe because it was 2 a.m. in the morning as well. So he felt a bit, I don't know, that he was busy or it was a long day at work. So I don't know. I don't know what happened, but I think I was wrong that I said that, but ended up it was good that I said this, because I think they wanted only a photo and I took a video. But anyways, I shouldn't say to the bodyguard that I want a video. I should have said that to Elon. I should explain that when I went upstairs to Twitter. But anyways, yes, I was crying. I felt horrible that night. I felt that everything, like I thought that Elon will not hack me at all. So they told me leave and the hack will not happen and never come back. This is what the bodyguard said, I think. And I was like, oh my God, this is horrible. This is horrible. I started crying in the camera. And I uploaded the video. The night I didn't sleep at all. I was feeling, oh my God, I screwed things up. But I was like, okay, it was a great learning experience. And like, I was very romantic about it. I was like feeling horrible, but I was enjoying feeling horrible, because life is about enjoying the emotions and not caring too much about what's happening unless you learn. So I had this philosophy, but I was enjoying the emotions, but it was horrible emotions. So yeah, the next day I went I don't want to say I went and did something kind of stupid, but I don't want to tell more because of Elon privacy. But anyway, so then I decided after that I did that stupid thing. I was like, oh my God, they don't want me here, so I would leave. So I booked flights to go for Christmas because it was the day of Christmas. So I went because the previous year I didn't do Christmas with my family because I was in the United States trying to get a visa. And I was like, oh my God, I will regret these moments because family is very important for me. I will regret these moments that I don't spend with my family, especially because we have a big family and everyone is going back to my country, Cyprus, for Christmas, 6 siblings and my parents and my grandfather. So it's very special for me. So I was like, okay, screw these things. I'm tired. I'm going back to my country. When I arrived at my country, I saw a text from Elon's bodyguard. I was like, come, let's get the hack now. So I was very happy because I told him I left back to my country for Christmas. But I was very happy because I thought the hack will not happen. So, yes. So I did Christmas with my family for 7 days. It was very, very beautiful, but I enjoyed them, but I always had in the back of my mind Elon, because my character is when you don't finish something, it haunts me. So I don't like unfinished business. So this is kind of what happened, and yes, I came back after Christmas. I energized kind of my batteries, and I was like, I booked a hotel, and I was sure that Elon will hack me because the bodyguard gave me a second chance and said before Christmas to come for the hack. And I was waiting for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and after I think 3 weeks, I got a text in the night to go, and I went there. I got a text to be around, and I was around, and it didn't happen. He said, oh, not gonna happen tonight. I'm sorry, maybe next days. So I was paying the hotel. By the way, on this video, I probably spent like $50,000, like literally. Flights, I bought a car, props for the videos, hotels, food, gym memberships, but I lost my back, $5,000 and stuff. So I probably lost a lot of stuff. So a lot of money on this is worth every single cent. So anyways, so then after 2-3 days, I think they texted me, come now. And I was I was at a place filming another video, and I saw the text, and I was I was like so happy. I started running, and because I was wearing a hoodie that I was wearing for 2-3 days, maybe 4-5 days, and I was like, okay, I don't want to hug Elon with this kind of dirty hoodie, so I threw the hoodie in the trash. And I started running to Elon because I was bored to do laundry. I was like, yeah. Anyways, so yes, I started running to the Twitter building. They checked everything. Like this time, I knew that whatever I told them, whatever you say, I will do. I will follow your instructions. And they were like, this time they were a bit more not strict with me. They started talking with me. They saw my happiness and they were happy. And then they checked everything, if I had a gun or something. So I went inside the Twitter. Elon was at a meeting. I was sitting outside there, and like everyone, all the Twitter employees were watching me. The bodyguards came, and like they were chatting with me, and they said like, oh, if you had one question to ask him, what you will ask him? And like they were like very friendly with me, and like you couldn't see like my face like was pure joy. So anyways, shit, man, shit. It was my hero. He is my hero. But when you meet your heroes, like the relationship with them, it changes. So anyways, so he came outside. My face light up that time. And shit, man. So he was very stressed in the beginning. He was very shy. He was he was getting ready, like he was very uncomfortable. He came close to me. I think we did a handshake, and I felt that he was he was very shy. So I was like, oh my God, now the world's richest person, my idol, is shy. In a relationship, it's normal, like normal people, like one person will be shy and the other has to encourage him to not be shy or something. So even with my idol, I had to kind of step up and lead the conversation, which was crazy to me. So I was like, oh, Elon, don't be afraid or something. Like, I watched everything that you ever uploaded, like every interview 2-3 times, and you are my education. Because you had said about history, I started listening and reading about history. And this is not lies, guys. I probably spent like hundreds of hours learning about history, hundreds of hours learning about his philosophy, hundreds of hours learning about physics just to understand what Elon Musk is saying 100%. So this is real stuff. And meeting him there, wow, shit, man. So I saw him, and we started talking. He was like, I was like, why you didn't hug me or what? I don't even remember exactly what happened. I'll just summarize, like, don't quote me on everything here, but because I was so happy, I don't know, the time flew, like it was 10 minutes probably, it feels like 30 seconds. So anyways, so with that, I asked him like, why you did hug me? Why you chose to hug me? He was like I said to my tweet. So here I understood, like, whatever he says in tweets, it's not like it's not a joke. Like, he really puts effort and his brain to his tweets. Like, he told me the same thing. I think in the other side of the world, the kids, they had one request. The only request, they couldn't ask for anything, but their only request was to hug you. So I was like, oh shit. And like that, yeah, that's why I hugged you, because like it means something when people in the other side of the world want this. So it means that you are not a bad guy. So it means that you are a good guy, he said. So I was like, anyway, I was just, one thing that I learned about interactions and like, it doesn't matter what you're going to say, actually. I probably said some dumb stuff, but because I was so excited, like my eyes was shy, my face shining, and it's like I was super happy to be there and like everything. So it doesn't matter. This is the subconscious communication that matters, not all the other stuff that I said. It's like they say this as well, like probably only 10% of the stuff that you say, it's the actual conversation. 10% of the stuff that you say. By the way, I'm sorry guys if you are losing me, but you are like, now I'm thinking out loud and you're like understanding how how my brain works. But anyway, so yes, so we were talking. I asked him some other questions. I wanted to ask him a lot more stuff, but I think we got down. Okay, we're going to film the hug, and yes. Also, one thing I could have prepared questions from before and like play that I'm intellectual and I'm clever, or I understand about these philosophical problems, and like ask him questions about those. But I didn't want. I just wanted to take it by the flow, and like just whatever happens. And I think this is more natural, real. This is how relationships are formed, and it's not that I'm going to form a relationship with him, hopefully, but in the future someday I can bring him to do a podcast. But yes, so and then it was very funny what happened. Like I told him, okay, let's film the video, and he was like, oh yeah, let's do it. And I was like, they got my phone, so I didn't have a phone. So the guy from Twitter had the bodyguard had his phone, and he was filming. So I told him, stop filming like this, film like this, come closer. And like I told Elon, come here, and like everyone was watching me. Like I was like, because he's like, it's not like a dictator, Elon, but he's the boss there. So like telling, like speaking that comfortable, come Elon here, film this. Like everyone was like his body, or like, oh my god, he's directing him what to do and stuff. So because I know how videos work, so I knew what to say and stuff. So anyway, it was very funny. So Elon came, and like we filmed like the clip. It's this clip here. You can go to my main video to watch. It's like that raw, what happened exactly. And yes, and after that I said like, okay, he said, I left. We said, I said have an amazing life, and like I was very happy, and like goodbye, and he told me, he said a joke, and everyone there at Twitter laughed. He said, I think like, oh, what a weird interaction, or like, oh, what a crazy guy, or something like that. So yes, it was very funny. And then I left, and like I was just pure joy. It's like 1 hour. This lasted like for 1 hour, and like then the bodyguard, because I didn't have the video, he sent it to me. So I was like, oh my god, I have the video as well. So everything was amazing. I sent it to my editors. They started editing, and it's like pure joy. But like everything in life is the journey, it's not the destination. So I was like, after 1-2 hours, one day, I didn't care. But the journey that brought me there, it was a beautiful thing. So yes, this is, and it's like when you meet your idols, it's like now I learned so much stuff about Elon, I learned about the rockets, I learned about Twitter, how it works. Like I learned so much stuff being there, and like talking with people and stuff. So it was very, very, very insightful for me to be there. All this stuff. I learned so much stuff about business and everything. So crazy, man. I say it to you guys here, it doesn't feel real that I'm talking about Elon and my interaction with Elon. And it's like, it's so different. Like, guys, it's like, I don't know, he said one time that his 1 minute of his time it takes is like $3 million. So to spend like 10 minutes with me, it's a lot of time. And it's like he was present and talking to me, and it's like, it's not like a picture on the street. It was like a real interaction between me and him. So that was kind of very happy. It's like, it's different to meet him in the street, and it's different for him to make him want me to hug him. So it was great. It was beautiful. And yes, but when I met Mr. Beast, because Mr. Beast was my hero, and when I met Elon Musk now as well, I understand that they are humans. And I think this is the biggest thing that I learned from these interactions, that they are no better than me. This sounds stupid, but yeah, if they did it, then I can possibly do some big things as well. So the only thing that they have a bit of luck, they think stuff deeply, they improve, they don't afraid to make mistakes. So I got very confident. And one thing, before I started, I was like, if I can make the world's richest person, the world's most famous person to hug me, then I can make everything. I can do anything. So this was kind of a test for me to do anything. And if I did that, then I can do anything. So it was a big lesson in my life that I can't do anything. And if a kid, stupid kid, and also this is a demonstration of the power of the internet. It's like a stupid kid from Cyprus that doesn't speak the English language very well to this day, can make the world's most powerful person to get his attention. It says a lot about the world that we are living now, that it kind of gives the opportunity to everybody to compete in the highest level. And yes, oh man, just I love you, Elon. Thank you for everything that you did, and you're a big inspiration for me. And I always think about you, and I'm like, I can work harder, I can work smarter, I can learn faster, and you're a big inspiration for me. So I love you, Elon. Thank you guys for watching this. This was very special for me, really special. And now it's time for me. It's like I'm finishing this and I'm going to travel across the world for free with no money. So I'm a bit, fuck, another adventure now. It's like every time in the beginning, it's like, shit. Now it's a lot of struggle, but this is kind of where I get happiness from. It's like you go to struggling and like not a very high quality of life because you don't have money and you're sleeping outside, it's cold, you have to beg people for money and stuff to get a ticket to go to the next country. So, but when I come back, when I finish that Elon Musk thing, everything was so beautiful. It's the ups and downs in life that bring the struggle, that bring joy of life. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you. The podcast is very, very special for me, and I'm going to continue this for years. So get on board now, subscribe, and see you on the next episode. Bye-bye.